Here is a sad story. After 15 years, 14 Ballon d'Ors, thousands of goals, and what felt like an eternity of dominance, the Big Three era was finally coming to an end. The whole new generation was ready to get their share of the glory. Among them, 3 players stood out. Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian winger whose dribbling makes defenders reconsider their life choices. Jude Bellingham, the English midfielder whose confidence level at 23 suggests he was born holding a trophy and a motivational speech. And Harry Kane, who finally escaped Tottenham and started winning actual silverware at Bayern Munich. These guys were freaking good. They were hungry, they were ready, and they had one thing in common: they were all fighting for second place. Because by 2026, the football world had officially crowned its new Big Two. Not Big Three, just two. And unlike the Messi-Ronaldo era that was defined by a decade of shared dominance and mutual respect, this rivalry is defined by something different: French flair versus Norwegian power. Philosophy versus efficiency. The Prince versus the Terminator. Also known as, wait, we're not doing nicknames again. Let's just answer the question: who are Kylian Mbappé and Erling Haaland? Kylian Mbappé is a French speedster who was clocked at 38 km per hour, which is faster than most cars in a school zone, and whose ego is, let's say, proportional to his talent, which means it's massive. The man loves 3 things besides football: breaking records, being the main character, and reminding you that he's the main character. He celebrates goals like he just saved the world, every single time. But don't get fooled by the drama. This guy is here to cement his legacy as the greatest World Cup player ever. Mbappé provokes the highest rate of "did he just do that?" reactions ever registered since prime Messi. For a simple reason: he plays absolutely ridiculous matches. The recipe? Blistering pace, 38 km per hour of pure terror for defenders. Oh no way is he that fast. Ridiculous. Elite dribbling. Amazing. Oh, that is phenomenal. Clinical finishing with that left foot. Sensational. And an inside forward roll that allows him to start wide and cut in to absolutely destroy you. As all complete attackers, Mbappé relies on his versatility. He dribbles, he creates, he finishes, he does it all with style. When it works, he's the most explosive player on the planet. Oh my goodness me. When it doesn't, well, he still scored 4 goals across 2 World Cup finals, so maybe he's doing just fine. Erling Haaland is a Norwegian cyborg whose body was designed in a laboratory to do one thing: score goals. Lots of them, with maximum efficiency and minimum emotion. His nationality is Norwegian, his club is Manchester City, but his spirit animal is probably a Terminator. Here are 2 essential things to know about him. Being associated with goals per game ratios that shouldn't be humanly possible is his entire identity. The man averages a goal every 80 minutes in the Premier League. Every 80 minutes. Some of his fans started calling him the Machine, which is accurate and nice until you realize he literally celebrated a hat-trick by meditating in a lotus position like a Viking Buddha who just clocked into work. He scores goals a lot. Yeah, for sure, another goal. Oh, for sure, another hat-trick. No, for sure, another record broken. For sure, another goal. For sure, another goal. For sure, another goal. Haaland scores goals as frequently as Mbappé reminds you he's generationally talented. Hitting hard on efficiency, okay? So he might have the personality of a tax accountant during interviews, but boy does he know how to obliterate defenses. Oh, wow. Haaland is a pure poacher, a target man, a glitch in the matrix. He doesn't need many touches, just one. His positioning intelligence is superhuman. His physicality is overwhelming, and that right foot? Absolutely lethal. He scores tap-ins, headers, volleys, penalties, and occasionally goals that make you question physics. But most importantly, he has an absolute elite mentality focused on one thing: putting the ball in the net. If Mbappé is the Ferrari, flashy, fast, marketable, Haaland is the tank. Unstoppable, ruthless, efficient. He doesn't aim at being the face of football. He aims at breaking every goal-scoring record ever created. Thanks for the 50 international goals in just 46 caps, Erling. Reaching 50 international goals faster than Messi, Ronaldo, or Pelé means something. It means he's not human. So now the question you're probably asking yourself: who's the best between the two of them? Well, this is a numbers game, so I think even Haaland would agree. Oh, for sure. As of early 2026, the stats are absolutely disgusting. Mbappé has surpassed 420 career goals at just 27 years old. He holds the record for most goals in World Cup finals, 4 total across 2018 and 2022. At Real Madrid, he broke Ivan Zamorano's record for most goals in a debut season with 43. In his first year, Haaland, he became the fastest player to reach 50 Champions League goals in history. He won the 2023 Champions League and 2 consecutive European Golden Shoes in 2023 and 2024. His goal-per-game ratio suggests he's playing against traffic cones, not professional defenders. He's currently on pace for 40-plus goals this season. Again, but this is just the beginning. These two kids look very much like the future of football, or rather, the present. Look at that goal and tell me it doesn't encapsulate everything terrifying about elite strikers. Mbappé gliding past defenders at 38 km/h like they're frozen in time. Haaland appearing in the box out of nowhere like a goal-scoring ghost. Far into this generation, and they've already collected World Cups, Champions Leagues, Golden Boots, and the tears of defenders worldwide. They can't help themselves. If that's the future of football, it's in goddamn good hands. But there's a catch. As of February 2026, both Mbappé and Haaland are the frontrunners for the Ballon d'Or. The trophy that was once a two-horse race between Messi and Ronaldo for over a decade is now still a two-horse race, but with different horses. And younger. And somehow even more relentless. Mbappé's path is clear. Lead France to a deep run in the 2026 World Cup in North America, and the trophy is his. He's chasing the title of the greatest World Cup player ever. He already has 1 World Cup title from 2018, a final appearance in 2022, and 4 goals across those 2 finals. If he adds another World Cup trophy at 27, the conversation isn't if he wins the Ballon d'Or, it's how many will he eventually win. Haaland's path is equally clear but different. Lead Manchester City to another Champions League title, and his goal numbers will be impossible to ignore. He's chasing the title of the greatest goal-scoring machine in club football history. If he hits 40-plus goals this season, which he's on track to do, while winning major trophies, voters will have to acknowledge that efficiency matters as much as flair. The question everyone keeps asking is, can they be the next Messi and Ronaldo? And the answer is, kind of, but not really. Mbappé and Haaland may not have the same playmaking magic as Messi or the all-around game Ronaldo built over 2 decades, but their pure goal-scoring output is on track to rival or even surpass the Big Three's career totals. Mbappé is 27 with over 420 goals. Haaland is 25 and averaging a goal every 80 minutes. At this rate, they'll hit 700-plus career goals before they're 35. At some point, football business people thought, okay, surely someone else will challenge them. Vinicius, Bellingham, Lamine Yamal, but Mbappé and Haaland are like, we're still here. 5 years later, okay, now someone else will. Mbappé just scored another hat-trick for Real Madrid. Haaland just broke another record. They're not going anywhere, and here's the wildest part. They're only getting started. Mbappé is 27. Haaland is 25. They could dominate for another decade. Defenders are already filing for early retirement. Goalkeepers are seeking therapy. The Premier League and La Liga have become goal-scoring exhibitions. Look, some people are fans of Mbappé. Some people are fans of Haaland. Some people are fans of Harry Kane finally winning trophies. But if you're a true football fan, you can only love both Mbappé and Haaland for what they're doing to the game right now. The goals, the records, the sheer audacity of making world-class defenders look like Sunday League players. 2 generational talents, 2 different philosophies, 1 era of absolute goal-scoring madness. What a time to witness.